Oh, yes. This is a very attractive woman in one of these bikinis. Yes. You notice how the bikini goes this part? Yes. She's wearing a bikini. Oh. I've often wanted to see women in bikinis, but instead you've been putting me in a homeless shelter, making me have to apply for some sort of aid to rent a room. I mention those bikinis quite often. Oh, and all the sports fans were all going to be attracted to having to watch sports so they could load themselves. We're just one big nation. Ooh, of sports fans. In this September 2017 of Health, they had a really good article, and I just wanted to know how aggressive the marketing is of cable and satellite television. A lot of people they watch television, but not everybody can afford the big packages. Yes. Why don't we look at the GPS location of every package purchased that happens to be a sports package? I'd like to know all the fans. And then all the pay-per-view, the GPS location for the last 20 years. Yes. A lot of people, when they really get involved in their sports, oh my goodness, she has a bikini on too. Oh, a lot of them, they spend a lot of money on this. And you know how cable and satellite, they have to get that money because of the importance of marketing and advertising and all the products that you don't have to watch when you pay for the package yourself. Myself, if I can just see 15 to 20 minutes a day of television, I feel good about myself. But for some dumb fucking reason, you decided that you were going to keep me homeless, obstruct my rights, violate all the known laws of the United States, and then refuse to acknowledge that I have the right to be with my sons because they're world class football players. Did you win another game? Good for you. Was it on television or was it just in the newspaper? They're going to get some sort of scholarship from a college or university. You planned out their whole lives without my involvement, without any due process, using forgeries and fraud, sending it to the wrong address. And for some reason, you think that I, as a father, agree with every fucking thing you're doing. Well, I don't. I don't agree with you. I don't agree that you didn't give me any due process in 2011. Oh. I don't agree that you sent it to the wrong address so that the United States Postal Service is liable. I don't agree that you continue to arrest me for crimes I didn't commit. And then every day that I market emails to you and law enforcement, you that are oaths, you decide, well, we don't have to respond. I don't agree with you. Do you understand, Sheriff? I don't fucking like you at all. Now, this whole concept of having sons that are football players, what if I think there's something else they should be doing? Are they going to make it big? NFL? $1 million football players? Oh, that little high school that they're playing for. Well, there's some things known as nerve cells, suprachiasmatic nucleuses. Yes, they happen to be right there. Yeah. Where is the body's clock? In the part of the brain called the hypothalamus. Above where the optic nerve cross. Group of about 20,000 of them. Pooch. For all the sports fans that just could not go to sleep because their body's clock was turned off while watching sports, it's kind of like being in the game yourself. Let's say I had a satellite, right? You paid for the package. Boom. I'm running the satellite through and I decide to connect my satellite to this little group of nerve endings. So it turns your body's clock off and you completely forget about time. And as you're sitting there watching that professional baseball game, you're so into the game because you have no fucking idea what time it is. Why don't you tell me how professional sports programming connects itself to the body's clock so nobody realizes what time it is? while watching professional sports. Because there seems to be some very greedy corporate marketing. Now I'm going to need to know. Influenced by light, it controls your body's production of sleep inducing hormones, melatonin. When light levels are low, like at night, the SCN tells your brain to churn out melatonin, which makes you sleepy. Pooch, poo. But the truth is, that body clock, yes, if you could impede its effectiveness, yes, you'd stay up all night watching sports. You'd be a sports addict. You'd buy every jersey that they have. In fact, there were some women that I wanted to wear jerseys without their panties on. Yes, he did.